G'day, I'm WatchDog-J and welcome to Alan Wake 2. I'm recording this before streaming Control because I actually don't know if I'll be able to stream Control because I had that through PlayStation Plus, which I ran out of mid-stream playing Alan Wake Remastered. So, also I really want to play this, so, I'm just recording it now. I don't know if I'll stream it. If I stream it, I stream it, but I want to record this just in case. I want to see what the HUD looks like as well. I did pre-order and get deluxe edition, so like I have this and stuff, but we're not going to use that yet. We're gonna see what, because like I got this John Wick looking suit and stuff, but we're just changing the guns for now. I'm pretty sure I should have had a revolver and a sweater, which is a jumper. But let's just get into the game. Hard.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Is this straight from the ending of the first game? Because he looks different.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
He sounds a little different too.
And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Well, that could be chopped up because
This
he's
is not the story I hoped it would be.
13 years older.
This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Wait, so did... Oh my god, was the ending to Alan Wake 1 bad? Who's that? If it's a guy from the first game, there was a couple of bold men. Was it Alan? No. Whoever it is I'm playing as them. Show me your face. Show me your face. Hold on. Is the voice actor for Alan the same? Alan Wake 2, Alan Wake voice actor. Okay, I think he's the same guy. It'd be kind of hard to replace him now I think about it, since he is, puts his face on screen. Whoa, hold up. Don't you think you should help him out?
Where'd he gone?
This game looks so good. Also really weird. I'm starting to piece together little bits and pieces already of why this game is R as opposed to M. I can already sense that it has a lot darker of a tone. I have my lights up too high. No, I didn't. There we go. I was looking at my camera, what was that? What the frick? Don't bring up these flashing... I saw his face. I saw your face. Don't do the flashes of people like the end of the first game did, please. Ooh, have a shower. You could sprint by toggling. Hold up. No, 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 no. Can I change the controls to, like, the first game's controls? No, because dodge and sprint were the same button in the first game, but they're different buttons in this one. Damn it. Hopefully every other control is the same. Because I don't need to learn a new control scheme, thank you. Whoa! Whoa! Hold your horses there, partner. What the hell? I gotta get out of here. Oh, the Shadow Men, they're taken aback already. Oh god. We're just soaring straight into it, eh? The light, I need to get to that. The light's not doing anything to them. Oh. Ah! They're shooting me! They have guns! Trophy earned hunting season. Okay, they got an upgrade. Wait, they're a cult in this one? The cult of the tree. You guys really took that deer season thing to a whole new level. For your eyes, children. No, just kidding. Wow. Yeah. Within 5 seconds, they showed us why this game went up in rating. Is that Cauldron Lake? Alan! This is gonna be awesome. Alan. Alan, wake up.
How are you? I'm good, Mom. How are you?
There's some Resident Evil 7 action here.
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan. Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Also kind of Blair Witch. What?
Just work stuff.
That's just... What child would say that?
Just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good. No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show.
Night Springs.
I love you both. This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much. Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
When there's people overtaken by darkness and throwing axes at your head, you know your helicopter crashed in Night Springs.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Huh?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are.
It is.
Time to get to work.
Bright Falls. Damn it, I killed Carl. We're not gonna get a Carl Stucky.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Oh, they're gonna do the episodes within the game now? That's actually kind of cool.
Worth memorizing.
It feels more like a book now.
Swallowed up by the trees.
Oh, I get what they're doing, because the first game was like kind of
I should take a look at that map.
feeling like a TV adaptation of a book. This feels a lot more like a Resident Evil game right now. But also at the same time, it doesn't feel as much like one as I thought it would. Nightmare Territory, Trophy Earned. The map displays key locations in the area. Oh, there's a map in this game now? What are the key locations? Picnic table? So that's your location. Hold up. Secrets. There must be. Is this that a coffee still the collectibles? And manuscripts? Oh. Okay. Round 2. Going down the hill. But the other way. Never mind.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch.
What is happening?
Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so
I have a
unusual
gun.
about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
Hell, I even run like it's a Resident Evil game. There better be a
Still in one
sprint.
piece, Anderson.
Hey, over here. Hey there.
Cauldron Lake.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson,
I'm in charge here.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
I'm in charge.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Because he was standing here?
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton,
Don't you need to...
down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
This game looks so good. Wait, these are the guys from the radio show. Any witnesses to the crime? I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Just push the button, please.
Do we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Because all the characters
I
are the
want to see the
same.
body. How do we
Almost.
get there?
That guy's new and
Oh,
I'm new.
sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
This headset, I don't use it
Thornton.
wireless a lot, but when you use this headset wireless or plugged into your controller, the game just becomes so cinematic. it is like there's echoes when there
Before
should
we
be
get to the crime
echoes.
scene,
It's
there's
awesome.
time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Access caseboard. Whoa, hello.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
That's kind of...
The facts are on the board.
This feels like the Evil Within. Except instead of going to mirrors, I just sort of teleport.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The previous murders. The caseboard is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues that progress the investigation. Oh my god, what the okay, I'm free to navigate the board. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search find the killer. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other criminals. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Okay, so these guys went missing during the first game. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018, some organs missing. Predation state of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Ted Lane, Wendy Davis, Percy Wolf. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled was cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder method. Slight differences in murders, bloating only community in the bodies but not cause of death, chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on the wrist and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising in some form, restraint strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma consistent 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. All bodies experienced bloating. Killer profile. Victim 3 was covered in illegible tattoos, a message from the killer maybe, or their art. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. I think it's because maybe they were all taken. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Chest trauma, animal butchery, or techniques. We got Ghostface on our hands, or Mick Taylor. Goals. Get to the crime scene, meet Deputy Thornton. Is that just to look at the map? Yeah, it is. Bright Falls. What's around here? Why do I have such a detailed mental place? I'm going mental, aren't I? No, I just drive home every single time I want to go to this place. Like, I'm going to leave and it's going to be nighttime. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to go home quickly and look in my mental cave. Pistols. This actually looks better than... Although it... Look, everyone's going to be comparing this game to Resident Evil remakes, obviously.
See, you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started.
It doesn't pause the game.
To the crime scene.
That's actually good. I like that. This game...
Fucking nature.
They're going to be comparing it to Resident Evil remake.
Headache.
I think it looks better.
Much sky.
It looks better than the Resident Evil remakes. I honestly think that. What's up there? Hold on, Anderson. Are you Anderson or am I Anderson? I don't remember. I just want to check up here. I keep going to click L1 because that's the run in the
I'll be back in a second.
first game.
Roger.
I have 12 bullets.
A creepy twig sculpture?
It's the Blair Witch. Got an upgrade to a tree. See, I keep clicking L1. But that's just dodge. Can I just dodge my way down this hill?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Real funny, Anderson. I am Anderson. So who are you? Bright Fall's own virtual baking champ. That does say virtual, what? Little Sally's Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No. In this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in the game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright, sunny, Julie. It might be a bright, sunny July. Lucky. July here is freezing. But it's never too soon. Well, actually, I like it cold. Soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. So get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. Or shadow people start attacking you. Oh, this one's a long one. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean, CB. CB, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again, Mr. Anderson. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears. She said, I must have asked, am I dreaming? At least 7 or 8 times. That's so weird to have like quotation marks within quotation marks. A little sentence within a sentence. Oh my god, that's brain numbing. It was actually 9 times confirmed. Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to had the opportunity, well, with other predators out there. Usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, you know. And so it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Like, why didn't they just say, she's... Because there's why is there so many quotation marks? When I get the call, I couldn't believe my ear. Oh my god, it's quotation marks within quotation marks within quotation marks. It's a sentence within a sentence within a sentence within a statement. Oh my god, why didn't they just say, right, at least have just the one? When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears. She had said, or she had thought to herself, Am I dreaming? That would have been a lot easier, especially since you have so many quotation marks. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in dead of night. Sunday, idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and disrupting at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attack is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming from up the cabins. I thought 1 minute you were looking at a naked man on the beach." We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction, said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness, who preferred to remain anonymous, said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog started barking his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, if you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us. We may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us. The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it and he's a real computer whiz. I can't jump yet. Wait, hang on. If they did don't tell me they went full Resident Evil with it and I can't jump. I have to, like, just drop off ledges and stuff. Because one of the fun of Alan Wake was I could just stand still and go, what? No, I actually found that as one of the most fun parts. I could just stand still and chop up and down. Because it looked so funny. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Oh, wait, hang on. Is this going to be one of those games where you switch between 2 perspectives? Like Resident Evil 3? Okay, now I'm starting to see more and more of the Resident Evil influence. But at the same time, like, look at this game.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
This game could literally just be called Resident Evil Alan Wake, and I'd still not care, because look at this game so far. If it gets bad, then I will care, but I don't think it will. Look how good this looks. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will reflect on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain... Oh. Why can't I play as that guy, huh? Last case on the job. I'm just kidding. I don't care. But actually, that could have been a cool story. What's up here? Hold your horses, whatever your name is.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I might be running around him, actually. I want to quickly check up here, and then I'll go back down. They hit me with the invisible wall.
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
To be honest, I prefer when they do like the "I can't leave here yet" thing over something that you can clearly climb over blocking the way, or an invisible wall, but at the same time it's still an invisible wall. I did find secrets, I think. Mode of Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a motor and pestle quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night. There's
Is
like
that a kid's lunchbox?
there's like rocks everywhere.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
Alex Casey movie.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
They made movies out of Alan's
He hates
books.
those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
My dad used to say when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it's inspiring. Manuscript fragments. Fragments? I don't even get the full things. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Oh. I have 2. I can't do anything with this. That doesn't make sense. It made sense in Evil Within because it was voodoo magic, whatever frick was happening with a weird mind machine. Everything was inside the mind.
Still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Same.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
What was I saying? Yeah, in this it doesn't make sense because that's just my imagination, is it not? What? Is this Crazy Brothers? No. It's what's his face. Okay, I want to quickly check that here.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
I like that too. I don't just leave and they stop. We actually address that I'm leaving. Most games don't do that.
Can't go any further.
Yeah.
Water's too deep.
Hey, this is where I get flare boxes in the first game. Yeah, there's the Resident Evil inventory. Mate, they're really just they're really skimming. This still kind of feels like Alan Wake. At the same time, I feel like I play a completely different game that was like someone was inspired by Resident Evil. It even has that kind of HUD that feels like it was made for a computer. The Witch's Hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. I hope it does. Whoa. I'm waiting for a good spook. Nothing's in here. It was all chalked up to be nothing. Whoa. This game looks so cool though. This feels like Red Dead Redemption inside this building. I could close doors! I'm exploring really far away from where I'm meant to be. But it was all worth it for collectibles. Friday, Midge told me to... Is this made by, Mo from The Simpsons? Midge told me today... That's not at all how he sounds. Midge told me today that... I keep doing my own accent. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even... Oh my god, I keep slipping in my own accent. I'm just gonna read it like normal. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. He wants to stay in Bright Falls. You know, kid, you need a better school. Does nobody ever told you you're not meant to jump line unless you're writing a paragraph? This sucks. This isn't how you're meant to write. That's not how you're meant to write. Sunday. So I told her, she said thanks. Kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do, instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. I almost said take some potatoes.
A lunchbox again.
Yeah, take some potatoes.
Who's leaving these out here?
Bullays. That's not bullays, is it? Is it? Or is it another... She said a lunchbox again. Does that mean there's one different? A movie lunchbox? Maybe not. Whoa, this feels like Resident Evil 4 right now in this area. This area is just straight up Resident Evil 4. I'm getting ahead of myself way too much. Where am I meant to be? Which lake, cold? I'm not meant to be here. Oh god, what am I doing? This old woman I killed! Which is ladle? There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake by being named after its cauldron shape. And yet there are many mystery stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the afflictions of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but a dropped ladle grew into this strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers, as she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm really not supposed to be here. Where am I? How do I get out of here? Oh good, there's an invisible wall, it just didn't want to tell me. Oh, that's not what I want to do. This side. Murder side. Okay, I just need to follow this path back. Can I climb this? Oh good, I can. Okay, let's head back. Oh my god. I really wasn't supposed to be there.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
A little.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind this door. Come on, I'll show you.
What door? Oh, thank you. I want to read. Monday, 9th of the 3rd. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, 9th of the 4th. Nothing to report. Some edibles regular. Wednesday, 9th of the 5th. Hunt out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye out for those people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Collect? Thank you for shopping here. There's people sleeping in here. There's that symbol on the wall. So, either the people who ransacked this place or the people who own this place are the bad guys. Maybe the bad guys are living in here. There are deer stuff everywhere.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Damn it. Well, I just walked too far away for it for... turn that off. Turn it on. I was just here.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Which is ladle. I think I was down there already, wasn't I? Hopefully. I sort of want to get the story rolling. More rocks. Or is this where I was before? No. This is different. UFOs, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my hammer armor on the porch of the trailer. I got the car and drove chasing it. Starry night, not much moon as expected. It led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but believed. I scanned the sky for the shapes, the objects, nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octodrone. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Felt someone watching me. Here, but not there. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. More manuscript. How do you like the knitting hero? I had it made just for you. Let's go see this body. there's nothing over here. It would be kind of cool if they had these like guys talking to each other while they're waiting for me.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know.
Ray tracing!
Procedures and
Ray tracing!
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Am I meant to be... I don't think I'm meant to be going
Step
into...
1. Examine the corpse.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I know what step 1 is, but I'm exploring step 3. Explore. There was more stick things. So I guess the bad guys...
Start by inspecting the body, Anderson.
But I'm starting by inspecting the building with weird symbols. Let this be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is cold or something formed by an eruption volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made? Intentional. I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing it. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real cauldron is made from a volcano. Lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineered structure, strange machines. As I read this, I thought... Hang on, I can't do it. Alan Wake isn't here with us. I can't rip him off. It's not fair.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay. That's great. That's great, mate. He reminds me of Resident Evil. I've been saying that a lot, but not really. Except he kind of looks like he could fit in the Baker house. Okay, now that I've thoroughly explored, let's go investigate a dead body, shall we?
and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? Deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Sir?
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You have unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mine place. Allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
This game looks so good. Consent. Okay, another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. When a key image is placed on the board, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable. Yeah, investigate crime scene. You are now free to examine the caseboard. Consistent with previous murders, find evidence. The lunchbox.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Well, it was a coincidence until I found a second one. Bright Falls area. Oh. Do I just place it where I want? Do I place it here? What do I do with it? Cauldron Lake area. Okay, I understand now. I meant to link them to
Keep trying.
lunchbox found near the Pirate Falls area. So this was also linked to here? Yeah. Okay. Who left these? Wasn't Alan, was it? Where'd the rest of my things go? Weapon upgrade 5. Can I upgrade it? I only have 5, no. You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
This game
But
looks
this
so
time the
good.
heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
These clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you can advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killers. Murder matches previous case, the killers, the victims.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Multiple killers? I think so.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Probably, or a telescope.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Oh wait, can I move that? No. It could have been the guys running away, but for later.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Okay, I can't use those yet. Is there any more clues? I don't think. Let's talk to this guy.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to
Nightingale?
town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh, God. Nightingale. Stephen King. Is that... I guess I can try to see it, but why is he so fat now? He wasn't that big. Has set battery low. Alright, where's more clues? I think I had clues in here. Thornton. Victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. No one's heard from this guy since 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been? Why didn't they just write since 2010?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
This is getting crazy. That's what you get for calling me Stephen King. Wait, so he lived... Well, now he hasn't.
I'll look
He's not
around.
alive anymore.
See you in a bit.
But
Take your time.
he lived being dragged into the abyss.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Okay.
Nice talking to you, too.
Well, if it isn't Special Agent Takahashi of the FBI. I can't find no more clues, mate.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Whoa. Out of bounds can be too, apparently.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Got the boot.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
You gonna answer?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia.
Because he was...
He got some
yeah.
wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now.
For now, at least, is what she was saying. I just want to add my clue.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditative or spontaneous.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why
To emerge from the
Nightingale?
lake.
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from the lake.
Profiling. Get
Profiling?
into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
He's dead.
Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
What is this? Freaking supernatural now? Am I supernatural?
This mug always cheers me
Not
up.
the worst, Mom. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling her people of interest. Missing person. Ritual murder.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
What is this?
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
How did I figure that out? Am I actually supernatural? What is this?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click.
The clicker.
Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay, I guess I'll put that on the evidence board. That's all I got from that. I need another one. There's no other one.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Why don't you just come with us? I don't think anybody's coming out
This
to the
one of your
woods.
hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him.
Did you not see him?
Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
I didn't even
You
realize
need
it was
to
that
get out
big.
more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Hello?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I saw this earlier.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Yes.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Alan?
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Not the last trophy earned.
Game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
It's
Inside. The awful truth.
he had a bunch of Alan's manuscripts, but
Must dig it out.
how do you get it this
Something was
time?
put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh. Do I have supernatural powers? Just tell me.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the
I
lake.
think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Alrighty, let's commit a federal. It's not a federal crime. We are the feds.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Let's go. L1 is the wrong button.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
Hey,
Don't let
you
it
made
drag
back.
you in.
Good.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner
Keys?
in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the
What happened
hill.
to Sarah? Thank you. Shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Did I even use the key? Let's close the gate, you know, it'd be nice.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, even 2010 wasn't gruesome at all. For the most part. It only got an M rating. This one's R, baby. I don't want to see what's behind here.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
There's got to be something over here. Come on. Ah. There is.
There's another lunchbox.
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Point of interest cases tracked down Track objectives and information so saga is required chart collection progress.
Doesn't look right.
I like it when games let you choose if the torch is on or off.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
What are you doing? After you. Okay, bye. I've been up there.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright Falls. Is there no driving cars in this one? Because there was driving cars in the last one.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
People are dead and you're thrilled? This is
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
where
I'll
the
stop
Silent
there
Hill
anyway.
screenshot was taken.
I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I feel like by this time in the first game, I was almost at combat.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Cases track objectives.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I want to explore. So where am I meant to... Whoops. My goal. Interview witnesses at the diner. This is a map of a different area.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
I need bolt cutters.
I still have the shortcut key. Oh, there's the map.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
You okay? You were looking a little jittery.
Concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm
Is this the radio guy from the first game?
same question I am. Fest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes.
Yes.
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Okay, so you have fun dancing to no music by yourself. Ooh. The perks of being in the FBI, I can violate everyone's personal space without repercussions.
Good day.
Everything's so shiny.
Rest easy, buddy.
Am I just gonna pat every deer head I find? What about the pumpkins?
It doesn't budge.
Oh, it's she who said hello to me.
It won't open.
Piano. Let's see if I can talk to her first. I cannot.
Take care.
Isn't this your room? Or is this just a room? Why are you just sitting in the dark, you weirdo? Ari Cauldron Lake. Look into news and rumors focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York cult. Similarities, commonalities in mythology. Part of series. Find out name of good office from dinner. Good coffee from dinner. Well, that's messed up. I'm inside now.
can't force it open.
Okay, well, I'm out of here. I remember this place, I think.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
How far can I run? Oh god, no, please don't let me walk down here. I don't think it will. Oh god, this is... I don't even think there's going to be any manuscripts. Well, let's just do what we have to. I'll get collectibles on my own time because this game is going to drive me like... Oh. This game's going to drive me crazy while recording it.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Anderson.
Let me guess. The FBI.
How'd you know?
Welcome to Bright Falls.
How'd you know?
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
In the last game, was there Sarah
Your deputy
Breaker?
said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
This game looks so good.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people
Oh dear, Dino.
victims go missing?
Bright Falls.
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Oh, they're not here. Let me turn on the coconut.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. They knew exactly what I was doing. That's not fair. This game looks amazing. It actually kind of looks like what Watch Dogs would look like if it came out for the PS5 instead of the PS4.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, but I can't answer you.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
They're definitely
That's
not the
us.
killers.
I'm
The killers
Tammy,
were
and he's
like
Ed.
buff.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
So Alan did go missing.
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
I don't know. I'm still not convinced it's a
And then we
cult.
found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
You found a
That's
what?
all.
You found a what, eh? You're holding evidence from the cops?
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Yeah, that's obvious. Well, I have a bunch of evidence against them already. Who's involved? I can't actually pin anybody to that yet. Cult goal. What kind of cult?
No. The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed.
What?
My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
I swear I'm like a psychic.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for
They
the
have
sake of
bolt
Tammy's
cutters.
book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Rose?
This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
No, not Rose.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you?
Why is she talking like that?
I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me,
It is
silly.
Rose.
Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Huh. Where's the cardboard cutout of Alan Wake? What are my goals? Sheriff station. I don't think I went in here last time. When I say last time, I mean in the first game.
I feel bad for these guys.
So is there a collectible that is just Pat a deer's severed head? Do the doors open both ways? They do. Where's the woman that's like, no, 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 you can't go in the light. I mean, out of the light.
I need something to force this open.
Wait, was this toilet unisex in the last game? I thought that was the men's and that was the women's or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh no, does this mean this game's gonna get cancelled like Dead Space? Oh, and play the coconut. You put the lime in the coconut. Exactly do we know each other?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Why do you look so... How old were you in the first game? Because you look really young for someone who's 13 years old, and it was presumably in their 20s in the last game.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Where's your Alan Wake cutout? Oh yeah, Barney...
All set?
Barry took it.
You guys have Nightingale.
Why did I say
tomorrow
Barney?
if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why?
Yeah, that's mean.
What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
These cops are awesome.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey, who are you? What happened to the old lady?
Sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Okay, this guy just got arrested. Not arrested, but he was outside a minute ago.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Ray tracing.
They locked up an innocent man.
Is that drunk guy here? I don't think that's him.
I swear
I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
I'm arrested. Oh, frick. What? I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace are you. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands.
See you around.
It's so weird seeing this police station in such high fidelity. Yes. This is where I talk to the doctor.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Wilson.
I'm just gonna steal your stuff. Hope you don't mind.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Help.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government
I thought he said
has
Elmo.
seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
So I need to get those bolt cutters from them.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I need to... What was their phone number? I need that.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Hmm?
Can't say it.
Can't feel the same. I love just stealing people's stuff.
It's not opening. Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient.
Let's take a look at
I'll
outpatient.
start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. can't be opened on this side.
Wait, why can I pick up heals and light heals?
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
I think the reason they made him overweight is because if he was still not overweight, how are they going to justify a bunch of guys jumping FBI agent?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water.
Or because he's in water, yeah.
It doesn't add up. There's writing on here.
They tattooed his heart?
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. All of this.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? Well...
Floating unknown strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. Manuscript?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Because most people didn't even know that the first game was happening, did they? They just thought people were going missing. That guy's from Man and Medan.
Sheriff?
What the frick? Hold up, you're in the light right now, what the hell? What the frick is happening? Put some clothes on it before you kill me, please. It's dark.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Where did Man and Medan Man go? I don't know why, I read that as I'll make you gay. I have no clue how. This is weird. Is this going to become a horror survival section?
No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
To stay Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. I can't heal to full health. I don't have the clicker. That would be a man who disappeared.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go!
Wrong way. Oh my god, it is full on Resident Evil right now. End of chapter! Alan? Mary? That was good. That was good. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm ending the video here, but I'm gonna keep playing. That was awesome. Like, obviously it feels quite a bit like Resident Evil now. It doesn't really feel like the first game at all, but this is still awesome because the atmosphere is so good. Look, this isn't the end of the game, so I'm not really gonna, you know, just sit here talking about. I'm not just gonna sit here talking about that chapter, really. But somebody's home, trophy earned.
But he still got up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this episode of Alan Wake 2 here. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, let me know. And see you on the next episode. Bye. Show me your face. Show me your face. Hey, camera, what was that? What the frick? Don't bring up these flashing... I saw his face. I saw your face.